Alright, next I'm going to take you down here and I'm going to show you the dog bar. They got a dog park here. We don't have a dog ourselves, but you know. Show you what it looks like the best I can anyway. Alright, so we will turn right here. And to our right is the dog park. Probably can't see too much of that, but what I'll do is go up here. You can see this is both an in and an out. This one says enter, but to show you it better, it's called the Dundee Memorial Park. And this is the exit. But you can see they got things in there for dogs to run around, people to sit. Right there's the sign that says Dundee Memorial Park, a park for people and dogs. I take donations right there. Rattlesnakes have been found in this area. Well, we don't want those doing. So you can see they got, there's the door for the, so you can take your dogs in there, and that way they're locked in. Show you that one more time a little bit. Alright, we'll get back on the path and we will head out of here. Alright, let's go look at a couple of streets of Silver Cliff here. Again, you can see it's dirt and gravel. A couple of the streets are paved, besides the main drag that I've already shown you. But for the most part, most of the streets are looking like what you're seeing right here in front of us. And a lot of small Colorado towns like this do this, where most of the streets are dirt. They're obviously easier and cheaper to take care of. Of course, when it rains, they get muddy, get slick. This right here is one of the, this is French Street, and I believe this is one of the paved ones here. So we're on Broadway Street. We'll just take us a ride down Broadway. And I'll take you into the area where they're putting down all kinds of new sewer pipes and water pipes. Some apartments over on the left. You see there's mixtures of housing here and different types of houses. From old and in really bad disrepair to some that are really, really nice looking. So a little bit of everything. Willie's restaurant's over on the right. I know you can't see it, but it's there. Wait for this truck to go by. All right. What a nice big robin. There's dogs down there at that house we just passed, out barking, but I guess they must be taking a nap this time of day. Usually some deer down in here. but I don't see them either. Used to hang out right here in this area between these few houses. Alright, now just to show you, right over there on the right, I'm trying to turn it so you can see. Let me get over here. There. That brown building out there in the distance, that's Chip's ATV that I showed you earlier. So you can see where we're at here. Alright, now, I don't know if you can see it from here or not yet, but over here on the right hand side, been digging all this up for a week or more. They're putting in new sewer lines and I believe water lines as well, but sewer I know for a fact. We'll ride around some of this just so I can show you. This is First Street coming up here. This is one of the few paved streets that I was talking about. So there we're on pavement, and if you look over there on the left, you see all this dirt and these guys digging. So you see a lot of dirt there. You can see they got this street shut off last week. This street that we're going to turn, we're going to make a left on up here, it was closed off, and all of this field that you see, this flat over here now, that was all dug up. So anyway, we're going to make us a left here, and like I said, this street last week was closed off, and that whole field was big old mounds of dirt, so you couldn't get through none of this right here. But here, I'll do like this so you can see. All of that was huge mounds of dirt. And like I said, they're putting all new sewers all the way through here. It's down there on the right of us. I believe they're going to wind up putting houses there as well. Alright, so I'll take you up and show you a couple of side streets, and that'll pretty much end the tour. These places right here in front of us now, these are apartments, and these were just built in the last year or two. That garage is brand new this year. So is that one up there on the left. It's a pretty bumpy road here. I do mean bumpy, so I guess if nothing else, this will certainly test my hyper boost, hyper smooth, whatever they call it. But yeah, see that street is shut off up there on the left, because that's where they're doing all that digging at. All right. This house up here on the right, that pea green looking house, that's brand spanking new. That was just built this year. And the trail that I rode you up, the walking trail, is to our right, even though I know you can't see it, but it is. It's right beyond these houses on our right. In fact, just to show you, that house right over there, you gotta see it for a second anyway. That's the one I told you that was for sale for like $369,000, I think it is. And the house straight over there should be in the center of the frame right now. They've been running that thing for well over a year, and it still isn't done, so it takes a while. How you doing? All right, now, let's see. I'll take you up this street here because I want to show you. Yeah, that house over on the left, that house right there. Hopefully you can see some of that Santa Fe looking type house. Like they've been building that for way over a year, and they still ain't even got it all the way painted yet, so I don't know how close they are to having it done. But anyway, over here on our right is another dog park. It's locked up. It's more like I think it's a club thing or something. Not 100% sure, but I do know they keep it locked up. But there are people in here 2 or 3 times a week, so we can't get into it, but you can see it there. Oh, a little bit bumpy. See that sign says private property, no trespassing. Here, I'll go down here and do a big wide turn so you can see a little bit more of it. There we go, there's the dog park. Alright, so you can see there's 2 dog parks here. The one anybody can use. This one here is, like I said, seems to be some private trainer or something. Again, I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't have a name on it. No contact information, no anything, so I don't know. Alright, so I'll ride you up and down a couple of side streets here. Whereas before we were going east to west. Now we're going south to north right now. And here we're going to cross back over 1st Street, which again is one of the very few paved streets that there are. And I'll take you all the way back down to Main Street here, which is the main drag and the paved road that we started going on this tour. And this is the street we just went down, went to the left there. So again, I'm going to go down here to the main drag where we started this video at, and just show you this is one of the streets running from south to north, and of course we'll do one more from north to south and show you how this all works out. Four Kings is just over to our left, just about 100 feet or so. But this is the main drag right here. So we'll ride right back up this side. Hopefully you see this place on the right, Wise Cup Originals. He was shut down years ago. He started selling food and didn't have a license, and they stopped him for that. He makes wood stuff, wood carvings and things, benches, furniture, and he started selling food, and they shut him down some years ago. Alright, so right here, we were here. This is the museum, right here on our right. And right here, then is the Silver Cliff Town Hall that we did. And then, of course, this is Tony's Pizza up here. And it is open. Alright, so here's heading back out of town. You saw that sign, Scorpion Outfitters. I assume you saw that. It's a pretty big sign. So we want to make us a right-hand turn right here on DeWalt Street. So let's make this turn right now. And this is Ohio Street we just crossed, and that's again one of the few paved streets in the entire town. And we'll just ride down to the end of this one and we will end the video. And you can see better some of the apartments I said earlier. We rode down this street going from left to right, and I pointed out these brown apartments up there on the right. There's actually quite a few apartments in this town. That piece of land there on the left has been for sale for as many years as we've been around here, and that's been 4, so been for sale for longer than that. This pink house shown on the right, there's people there every now and then, 2 or 3 times a year for a weekend. That's about it. Alright, then we're getting right across First Street. This is another one of the paved ones I pointed out to you before. And this street ends right here in front of us, about 50 feet or so. You see the mountains out there and everything. Alright, so we just ride up this way, and I'll go ahead and end the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, enjoyed the town. I didn't show you absolutely everything, but you know, you gotta feel for it anyhow. So if you've enjoyed this, hopefully you like it, share it, give it a nice thumbs up, and all that good stuff. And of course, comment. I always like comments, and if there's other types of videos that you'd like to see, or something else you'd like to see, then just let me know. It's been a good bicycle tour. Alright, you all take care, and I will see you on the next one.